It is on. These guys are going out fast right now, Jimmy. They're all starting with zeros, but you're going to see those numbers turn very quickly.
Oh, and they are off, my friends. They are off.
Break the red 10 mark, number 12 ranked eater in the world. He's trying to make a name for himself here in Chattanooga today.
Well, there he is, Hall Hunt from Jacksonville, faith-based eater, the Oral Roberts of oral dexterity, the Billy Graham of ham, the Joel Osteen of the baked bean. He surfs on his breaks from his job as a civil engineer.
Rich Lefevre hanging in there with the best of the best, even at his age, huh?
Unbelievable. He's north of 60 years old, competing with guys less than half his age. Kurt Schilling be damned. This guy's the 8th ranked eater in the world. He's got the staying power of, according to Jim. And there's Humble Bob Shoudt, Humble Bob SquarePants, we call him. Told me last night this is his favorite event of the year. Jimmy loves the Krystal country, loves the Krystal family, Brad Wall and the gang, but he has no shot at winning here today, I don't think.
You know why? He gets to eat meat. He's a vegetarian, other than when he comes to these competitions.
That's quite true. And Eater X grew up in Connecticut, never quite recovered from Hartford's loss of the Whalers franchise, but he's eaten 4 pounds of tiramisu in 6 minutes, and he recovered from that. 71 tamales, Eater X ate in 12 minutes.
One of the great mysteries in sports. What does he look like without his face painted?
You got 20.
They are going after these Krystals here in the early minutes. They're so important to get the numbers up now. And you see crazy legs, and there's Pat Bertoletti, and that mohawk is just meant for Pat. They're meant for one another, like Ashton and me and Catherine and Tennille, bacon, egg, and cheese. I can't imagine Bertoletti without the mohawk. He's a punk rocker from Chicago, Illinois.
Well, we expect Bertoletti and Chestnut to go nose to nose as they come down the stretch. There's Joey Chestnut. Important to note that they are positioned right beside each other, so they will know where the other one is at all times in this competition. If you're going to eat 100 Krystal burgers, you're on that 12.5 Krystal burger pace per minute. They're exceeding that right now early.
Well, you can see that pace that Chestnut is on is just incredible. And look at Rich Lefevre, not in the top 5 right now. But Joey Chestnut said he was psyched to be here. He couldn't find the stage yesterday. He come on down for rehearsal. He took a look at ChattanoogaFun.com and saw that it was right off of Chestnut Street in Chattanooga, so he thought that was a good omen, and he is out to a fast start.
And Rich, a surprise early. Humble Bob Shoudt right there at the top of the leaderboard. Only trails Chestnut right now by 5. He and Bertoletti tied up in second.
That's got to be an incredible pace to keep up. I mean, Bob Shoudt, I didn't anticipate that he would be up there right now, but unbelievable. Everyone's looking at these two guys, Joey Chestnut and Pat Bertoletti, good friends away from the table. Had 10 meetings this year. They are completely split. This is the rubber match right here.
Joey Chestnut always looks like he's on his last bite, but don't let that look fool him. That's kind of his style. Sonya Thomas right now trying to hang in, still the most feared female in all of competitive eating, with 32 on the board early.
She is incredible. And Mia Hamm of Ham, she's eaten 21 pulled pork sandwiches in 8 minutes. And I mentioned, Andrew McCarthy's role in mannequin, just because she sees herself at the top. She's never given up. She's had a tough kind of year out on the MLE circuit, but she sees herself getting back up top, and she is on the leaderboard with 32 right now.
And Rich, the pace is just blazing. Not even halfway through the competition, Chestnut well on his way to 100 Krystal burgers at 58. Shoudt right behind him at 55. Bertoletti following up third with 50.
If he gets 100 down in the 8 minutes, it's a Krystal roughly every 4 seconds. That's just absolutely demented. And he's got the 60. He wanted the 60 of 4. He's got it sooner than that. It's unbelievable. And Pat Bertoletti now in third. Bob Shoudt hanging tough, but Bertoletti will catch up. He likes to get into a rhythm. Once he gets into that rhythm, he is tough to beat.
How surprised are you, though, at the early success of Bob Shoudt?
Bob Shoudt said last night he loves the dunk. He's got a 5-second dunking rule. He said he's not scared about the judge calling him out, but when he puts those buns in the water, he can feel the air coming out of the bun.
Holly, what are you seeing with Patrick Bertoletti?
Red covering all over his hands. Guys, I talked to him before about his special liquid. He was joking around and said it was Pitts Plug and Kool-Aid, but guys, really, it's just a red kind of fruit punch. He said it doesn't look good, but it's been very effective for him.
Well, fruit punch and Krystal burgers. That has been an awesome meal.
Well, then the dunking is so important, as Holly reported about last year in this competition. Joey Chestnut, I believe, forgot to dunk the last minute of competition, so he's eating dry Krystal burgers instead of the ones that have been dunked. We expect Joey Chestnut to learn from his mistakes in the past.
Well, look at Joey go there. He's got 73 Krystals down. He is on pace to crush the record, Kobayashi's own record of 97. Humble Bob Shoudt holding his own. I called him out earlier. It was a complete mistake. This guy, otherwise a vegetarian, as you said, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Humble Bob SquarePants stepping it up.
You can never count out the shoe fly pie eating champion of the world in any eating competition. competition.
There he is again, Humble Bob. And, when the Major League Eating movie comes out, I got to figure Philip Seymour Hoffman will play Bob Shoudt. So many layers to this family man from Philadelphia. And there's the two guys right there. Bertoletti struggling to get up on the heels of Joey Chestnut. Chestnut still slowing a little bit maybe, but still nearing 80 if he can just keep it up to crush the old record.
And the pace is on fire with just over 2.5 minutes to go. Joey Chestnut was 78, Bob Shoudt was 75, and Patrick Bertoletti was 72. And you're right, the 100th century mark is going to go way by in the past in this competition with this pace right now.
If they can maintain the pace, there he is, Crazy Legs Conti, and there's your boy Joey Chestnut. He wants to maintain that #1 ranking. He is just a notch above Pat Bertoletti and Bob Shoudt.
Well, there's the new head-to-head matchup to watch with just over 2 minutes to go. Joey Chestnut, the favorite on the left, and humble Bob Shoudt. Not one of the favorites coming in, but he's chewing his way right now into the history books as he trails Chestnut with just under 2 minutes to go.
Absolute dogfight. You see right there next to Bertoletti, Chestnut just powering that food down. He is clearing what they call clearing. You chew and you clear your throat and he goes to the next one, having a little bit of a hiccup there. And look at all those beverages. They use this water. So important. There's also a thing that the judges got to keep an eye on. It's called a Simsbury shower when they pour the water on the burgers themselves. And there he is, Bob Shoudt, the Royers from Pennsylvania.
It looks like Shoudt may have hit a little bit of a wall. He drops back 5 behind Chestnut, still 2 ahead of Bertoletti.
And that's the amazing story right now that Bob Shoudt is just bringing it. He loves the Krystal contest. He's been on a bit of a hiatus coming in here. He kind of stayed away from the circuit, didn't go to grits, skipped some contests to come in for this. And Bertoletti, can he turn it on into overdrive in the last minute? Crazy Legs. The sartorial splendor of Crazy Legs Conti, Jimmy, is just something to behold. The pink hat, I have no idea what that's all about.
Keep an eye on the number for Chestnut. 94 on the board. 97 is the current world record. He's making a run at 100. Under a minute to go. And Joey Chestnut barrels down on history in competitive eating.
Can he make the century mark? It'll be unbelievable. Record shattering everywhere. Tom Brady will crush the touchdown record this year.
There's the tie.
It is an unbelievable thing. Chestnut very likely going to break the record. Bertoletti trying to fend off a surging humble Bob Shoudt. Just a half a minute to go here. It's unbelievable. History being made on the side of the Tennessee River.
Rich, there it is. A new world record with 30 seconds to go out of Chestnut with 98. Jaw for jaw, bite for bite, heading for 100. Joey Chestnut with 21 seconds to go. There it is.
The century mark has been achieved. Joey Chestnut in rare form, and he's closing out the Major League Eating year in style with 100 Krystals. And it's the final seconds now.
Joey Chestnut did it at Nathan's in New York on the 4th of July, and Joey Chestnut is going to do it again in Chattanooga. Joey Chestnut with a new world record.
Incredible performance out of Chestnut. Bob Shoudt surprising the world here, really stepping up today.
And the official results are in, and it's a new world record for Joey Chestnut. One of the favorites coming in. Bob Shoudt finished second, and Patrick Bertoletti with 94. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the champion.